All right, we're back. Biblical Hebrew with monobolog, and this is lesson 9 from the Hebrew lesson booklet. We're going to review the vowels. We're going to do the yud vowels and wrap up with the syllables. All right, so I hope you were able to do a little bit of and get really good at the vowels and the letters and combining them together. So remember the vowels, let's do the 4 lines and bracket off the 3 spaces. The vowels are attached to the letters, right? You got to have a vowel attached to the letters in order to make a syllable, to make a sound with those letters, okay? They do have sounds of their own, but they have to have a vowel attached. And for every vowel, one vowel, it makes one syllable. The exception is with the shava, where one vowel plus a shava equals one syllable. All right, so let's go ahead and review the letters. Okay, let's go ahead and draw the aleph. Beit, Gimel, Dalet, let's do the 22 letters. Hey, Vav, Zayin, Hate, Tate, Yud, Haf, Lamed, put this correctly in the correct space, my little space here. Okay, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Fe, Sadi, Sadi, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Tav. All righty, we're doing just the 22 letters here. We're not doing the Sofit forms or the Dagesh forms. Let's do the wrap real quickly. And this Dagesh is here because it's pronounced Beit, but in the scroll, it doesn't have a dot, so I'm just going to take the Dagesh out, but we're going to pronounce it as a B. Let's do the wrap. Aleph, Beit, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tate, Yud, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Fe, Sadi, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Tav. And let's review the vowels. Okay, so I'm going to put an L here for a letter. That for a letter. And the first vowel is the shava. Stops the sound of the letter. The next one, we're going to put 13 L's eventually. The next one is a patah. Ah. Next. Patef. Patah. Ah. Kamatz. Ah, sometimes ah or o. Patef kamatz. Ah, sometimes ah or o. Segol. Eh. Hatef segol. Seire. A. Hirek. Olam. O. Vav. Excuse me. It's too big. Vav. Let's get the letter first. Sorry. Letter and then the vav. O. O. Letter. Who boots? Oo. And a letter with a vav. Oo. Oo. Okay, let's do this together. Shiva stops the sound. Patach, ah. Hatef patach, ah. Kamatz, ah. Hatef kamatz, ah. Segol, eh. Hatef segol, eh. Seire, a. Hirek, eh. Holam, o. Vav, o. Or holam vav, o. Kubutz, u. And vav, u. Also known as shurek, u. Now we're going to add the yud. So when you add a yud, you're adding a Y sound to the sound. So you can't make it with the shiva, okay? You can't put the yud sound with the shiva, it won't work. But you can do the ah with the yud, that's sounded out as I. Hatef patach, yud, I, but you usually won't have the hatef. But that's okay. We're just going to do this as an exercise. Kamatz, yud, I. And we'll make this hatef kamatz yud, I. Segol, yud. So think of the with the y, a. Hatef segol, a. Seire yud, also a. Hirek yud, e. Holam, well, that won't work too well. Holam vav, or vav o yud, is oi. Kuputz yud is oi. And shurek, or vav u yud, oi. Let's go over this again. Okay, can't do it with the shava because the shava has to just have doesn't work that way. Doesn't have a sound of its own. So patach yud is I. Hatef patach yud, I. Kamatz yud, I. This could be oi. Hatef kamatz, I. I hope you see that I with the, just add a Y to each one of them. Or oi. Segol yud, and that makes it long a. Hatef segol yud, a. Seire yud, also a. Same sound. Hirek yud, e, as in ski. E. Instead of I, it's e. Holam, well, let's make a holam yud. Let's just do it this way. Oi, okay. Vav o yud, oi. Kubutz yud, oi. And shurek, or vav u yud, oi. Let's say this together. I, oi, I, or oi. A, e, oi, oi. All right. So those are the letters, just the 22 letters. And then the vowels in review, get really good at that. And then you can make syllables. And I'm just going to make a few syllables here and just show you some real Hebrew words. A word that you might hear a lot is daber. Daber means to speak. So you've got the dalet. And what do you think the ah sound is? Well, it's either a patach or a chetef patach. Could also be a kamatz or a chetef kamatz. Most of the time, they're all four pronounced ah. I'm just going to put a patach. Da, and now I'm going to put a bait. Okay, and I'm going to put a aish here because that's how you spell daber. And how do you think I'm putting the vowel a? There's it, say it. So this is pronounced one vowel, one syllable. This has a two-syllable sound. Da, bear. Okay, da bear. Now let's spell another word. Mem. Let's put a cholam here. And sheen. Sheen. And segol. Hey. One vowel, one syllable. Moshe. That's Moses. That's how you spell his name in Hebrew. Okay, now here's another one. Aleph. Segol. Lamed. How do you think you pronounce that? El. Here you go. El. And let's do a difficult one. Okay, let's do sheen. Shiva. Mem. Patach. Yud. Yelek. Mem Sofit. All right, one vowel, one syllable. She, ma, yim. Shemayim. You've heard of that? Heavens. Right. I think we're ready to next go into the next thing we're going to do is the one-letter prefix words. So Hebrew words are built in what's called a binyan or a building. Now, traditionally, a binyan is a certain stem form, but it's easier to see each word as being a core of letters and prefixes in front and suffixes at the end of words as a building, a generalized building. So we'll go through that next time, the one-letter prefixes. All righty, see you next time.